Welcome everyone to HTV News, and here's what's coming. Later, we take the field to ask the citizens questions about the snowstorm. We also took a trip over to the trade show.
Cases of radioactive shrimp are appearing on the market. Are your shrimp radioactive? Find out now with this upcoming news. The news starts now.
Hello everyone, and welcome again to HTV News. My name is Olivia Mihai.
And my name's AJ Garcia. Here's what's happening. In the Chicago area, Animal Care and Control reported that in 2024, around 2,078 pets were surrendered by their owners. Experts are now saying that the cost of owning a pet is becoming increasingly higher, making owners give up or abandon their furry friends. Interested in helping? Fostering is a great way to rehabilitate abandoned animals. Humane Indiana Shelter and Clinic offers online training for anyone interested in fostering and helping animals. For more information, visit the Paws Chicago website as well as the Humane Indiana website.
Continuing with the theme of animals and other critters, cases of radioactive shrimp are now being reported in the Illinois and Indiana areas. 26,000 packages of refrigerated cocktail shrimp are being recalled from Walmart stores in 27 states. Around 18,000 bags of Kroger brand cooked shrimp are being recalled in 17 states. The products are being recalled due to potentially having cesium-137, a byproduct of nuclear reactions. The FDA stated the shrimp could cause health concerns over time, but the level of radiation is extremely low and the health risk remains low as well. It still remains unclear how the shrimp became contaminated. Watch out for radioactive shrimp in your area.
On Monday of last week, a major snowstorm hit Hobart and the area surrounding it. Noah Cartagena is down on the ground and he will be coming to you with all the major info.
Thank you, Olivia. I'm Noah Cartagena here live at downtown Hobart, where just a few days ago a snowstorm has hit, causing an e-learning day for all students all across Hobart. Also changing productivity lines and businesses for all businesses all around Hobart. We're here at Tavern on the Lake with
Tommy Forbes, the owner.
And were you guys open that day?
We opened at 4 o'clock. Normally we open at 11, but it was hard for people to get here. So,
Were there changes in productivity on that day?
oh yeah, for once we opened at 4, we were really slow that day, but we stayed open. So,
Was it very hard for workers to arrive on time that day?
yeah, we had probably 3 to 4 people that couldn't even make it in that day. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I don't think that we quite anticipated that we were going to get that level of snow. Although we all listen to the weather, sometimes you don't believe it until it arrives. So, yeah. Yeah, well, there wasn't really, actually, I traveled that day for work, which was difficult. I had to go to Muncie. We waited till about 2 p.m. when the snow stopped. I was checking the cameras on 65, and they looked clear, so we hit the road. My husband, although was home, he was off that day, and I don't think they did a whole lot of anything, really, mainly staying inside with the pets. So that's a funny question to answer. I previously worked for Public Works. I think it's hard to it can be difficult to manage that type of snow. You know, when it comes hard and fast. I think that the street department did all they could. You know, it's a challenge to keep up with weather like that. So, but no, I think they did a good job.
I woke up at like 10 and like did my e-learning the night before, so I didn't have to do it that day. So I don't have to worry about it. I could barely see out of my window, and my dogs, I have too many Aussies, and when they went outside, they would hop in the snow and just disappear. They were gone. My mom had to drive to O'Hare till she left for Japan, and she said the roads were so bad she banned me from leaving the house.
And now we're here at Festival Park about to interview some residents about snowstorm. I'm here at Festival Park with
Liz.
Liz. How was the snowstorm, how did it affect your day?
It was horrible. Even though I'm not someone that likes the winter, driving in it is really not. The conditions were not prepared properly.
Okay. Well, did you at least have any fun in the conditions of the snow?
I've been sick the last few days, so no. I mean, the snow is a beautiful picture, but driving it is not the best. There was a lot of slide outs. There was a lot of cars. From the distance of Gary to South Bend, we came across about 24 cars that had either slid off the side of the roads from the bypass or had actually slid into ditches and were stuck.
I'm at Festival Park with
Laura.
Hello, Laura. And what did you have any problems with the snowstorm that day?
Yeah, it was pretty bad, but fortunately for me, I have someone who can dig me out real fast, and so that was but it was a lot, but I'm used to it. I'm from Chicagoland, so it's not anything new to me.
Okay. Well, did you have any fun activities in the snow?
Yes, actually we did. I have kids visiting from Dothan, Alabama, so they're not used to all of that snow. So that was one of the times that we were able to just get out there and enjoy the magic and the enchantment that is, just playing in the snow. You get that excitement from the kids. I'm older and I had my excitement as I don't want to go out there and be dredging in that snow, but with the kids, it just makes it more exciting. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Noah. After the break, Ian will be coming to you with all of the local news in sports and upcoming holiday events.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Some see a wrestling match. We see a 6-minute lesson in grit. Some see a coach sending a runner home. We see a mentor guiding a student athlete into the future. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Welcome back, viewers. I'm here to bring you the latest sports news. After a long few months, the Hobart football season has come to an end. The boys had an amazing season with a record of 10-3. They made history being the first sectional champs for Hobart football since 2020, when they won their game against Lowell. The season last Friday ended when they were lost to the St. Joseph Huskies 10-7. On Saturday, November 15th, the Lady Bricks wrestling team traveled to Penn for the Sarah Hilden Invite. It has been the largest girls wrestling meet in Indiana with over 500 wrestling girls attending. They fought against 51 other teams from around the state. Our girls won the whole entire tournament, beating out Maryville and Mooresville. Alexis Rodriguez, Corbella Wesley, Joanna Cantu, and Gabby Robles all placed in their weight classes. Keep it up, girls. And speaking of winter sports, the holiday season is creeping around the corner. Harbor will be having their annual Christmas tree lighting on November 29th from 5 to 7. Santa will be there in the festival park, so be there and watch and come with fireworks allowed. Drive over to Valpo on December 6th to participate in the Holidays event. From 3 to 6 p.m. downtown Valpo. We'll host a handful of events such as live entertainment, holiday lighting, candy cane lane. We hope to see everybody there and taking place in these festivities this holiday season. Now back to you.
On November 18th, Hobart High School had a field trip for those looking into trade. Join me on the ground as I traveled through the expo and interviewed people throughout the city.
I'm AJ Garcia, and I'm here at the Skills Trades Day Expo at Porter County Fairgrounds, an exciting event dedicated to showcasing a wide array of skilled trades and the talented tradespeople leading the way. Today, students from across the region will have the unique opportunity to explore various trades, engage with industry professionals, and gain valuable insights into the skills and pathways needed to succeed in these vital fields. This expo aims to inspire the next generation of trade workers and provide them with clear understandings of the rewarding careers that await in trades such as construction, manufacturing, electrical work, and more.
My brother, he was a bricklayer, so he kind of walked me through the steps. You know, I kind of liked it, and from there I took off. I applied and everything, and he helped me through the process. If you like building something, you like driving past and taking a look at what you built, this is what that trade is. This is what it describes, you know?
I actually got interested in this trade when I was younger. I grew up around construction. My dad was actually, he was a construction worker, so he built all the homes that we lived in when I grew up. I'm actually not in a trade. I actually work in the office. I'm actually a project manager. I think there's a lot of different paths out there. There's trades, but there's also the office path as well. You could be an accountant, you can be an estimator, you could be a project manager that does scheduling and keeps the project on task. So there's many options out there, and there's endless possibilities for construction.
Well, I started as an apprentice 15, 16 years ago. I worked out in the field for a while, and then I became the business representative. So there's opportunities not only in the local, but on the training side to be a trainer. We have an aging workforce. I hate to say it, but our trainer is going to be retiring in the next 5 years, so we'll need to fill that void. We have multiple trainers, so that's a good, viable career option. And then you get involved in your union, become a rep, you can become an e-board member, a vice president, maybe even the president of the union. We just have two requirements, 18 years old and a valid driver's license. It's the only two credentials you need. 91% of the apprenticeship is out in the field. That's where you learn most of your stuff. The other 9% is in the classroom. We have a 4-year apprenticeship program. It's 144 hours a year, 16 days a year, 4 weeks a year, really, so it's minimal. You don't have to have any schooling to come into our craft.
As an apprentice driver, you probably, it's a lot of it is hands-on training. So you would be working with our driver trainers, driver mentors through our apprenticeship program. There's going to be a bunch of different, specific trainings to the CDL, space, whether that's Smith safety driving, the Smith system training, safe driving practices, things like that. And then heading out to job sites, pouring concrete, and just doing that kind of every day.
So first year, they start off at $17.50 an hour because they don't know anything, but by the time you get re-rated, they say, I can afford them now.
And that was the Trades Expo. Back to you.
Good stuff, AJ. Getting away from the local news, it's time to get into some more statewide events. Indiana is now climbing the charts to become a nuclear powerhouse. The company First American Nuclear, or FANCO, announced plans to make Indiana home to its headquarters and manufacturing facilities. According to Governor Mike Braun, having this push for nuclear has created 5,000 more jobs for Hoosiers all across the state, as well as made Indiana a beacon for clean nuclear power.
Our final story of the night might seem a little bizarre. In Dearborn County, 2 people have been charged with allegedly creating a fight club with juveniles, labeled Hillbilly Boxing. Videos documenting the fights were uploaded by these individuals. According to officers, children as young as 14 were involved in these fights. Officers caught on after many complaints from locals and identified Nolan Roberts and Damian Foster as suspects. They are being charged with conducting and or promoting these fights. They have a pre-trial set to be on December 6th, and their bond has already been set at $5,000.
That's all from us. Thank you for tuning in to our high school news program.
From everyone in the studio, have an amazing day, and we'll see you next time on HTV News.